probably made you seasick. Sort of a quick turn. Seems like I see things that look like banana trees. Along the road, and on Sunday we saw a wheelbarrow parked in the road when we were walking to the beach, and then we saw a guy come out from the woods or whatever it is alongside the road, and he had like a big machete kind of knife and a bunch of bananas, and he was filling up his wheelbarrow with bananas from the side of the road. And I don't know, was it on this highway where we bought the bananas? So alongside the road here you'll find stands that have just like all bananas, like a hut with bananas for sale. How much was a bunch of bananas? 5K ice for a bunch of, they were like miniature bananas. They weren't the ones that we see in the U.S. I ate a couple of them. I don't think anybody else ate any of them. But here's what they look like. So that was 5K ice, which is about $2 US dollars. There's a place with a we just passed a place with baskets. I don't know if it was on the video or not. Like a roadside stand of someone selling baskets. Also on this road, there's like little luncheonette. Yeah. Dave's driving. I'm his co-pilot as much as possible. We're using Waze. Well, we're trying to use Waze. Pretty buggy here. A lot of times if you try to do a notification, it doesn't work, and notifications come on the screen and they don't go off. Say hi, Dave.
We stopped along the side of the road and got fresh coconuts. Very cold. And delicious.
We were driving a Chevy. Does anybody remember the name? Cobalt. Cobalt. 5-speed. The first day we had it, we couldn't figure out how to get it out of reverse. Oh, we couldn't figure out how to get it into reverse. The thing's sort of out of focus now. So it turns out there's the collar around the shifter, and you have to pull up on the collar to get it in reverse. Is that right? You can see sort of a mountain there in the distance. There's a lot of really beautiful vegetation along the sides of the road that has purple flowers. I'm not seeing any right now. All the trash they have all raised up like on little, sort of like wooden tables like you'd see at a fruit stand. A lot of motorcycles here, a lot of bicycles, and then they have these speed bumps, mostly speed bumps. Here we go! Woohoo! Ah, there's a hill coming. Ah. Woo! And a car. What was I saying? Oh, speed bumps, like, is this one?
On the highway.
On the highway, like all of a sudden you'll just come to this huge speed bump. And in Paraty, there's a couple places where instead of speed bumps, they had divots or ditches. Like instead of up, it went down in. It was the reverse of the bump. There's someone selling. You know what that is, Dave? Road work going on. There's coconuts for sale. It says the signs for coconuts. It says it says cocoa gelo. Gelado. I thought it just said G-E-L-O.
That means ice.
So if it says cocoa gelo, it's...
That means they have coconuts and ice.
Oh. So, gelo... What does A-E-A-F-R mean? How do you say cold coconut? Cocoa gelo. Gelado. So I know as soon as I turn the video off, we'll have like a really good scene or scenery or mountain or flowers. This morning we stayed at a posada, which it's almost, I would compare it to a bed and breakfast. It wasn't like a hotel, but it wasn't like in someone's house. They had I think maybe eight different rooms. So they had a lot of vegetation there, and they had like in Brazil they don't use screens, and everything seems like it's open. Like the fronts of the grocery stores, you go there and you think I forgot to finish the front because it's all open. But apparently they have gates that come down like garage doors. So you walk in and it's like the whole front wall, like in the United States where there'd be like a wall and a door there, it's just like all open. Same way at the posada. You went through a gate to get in. I don't think we took a picture of the gate. I don't think we took a picture of the gate. And then it was like a walkway with some flowers on either side, and then you got to an area that was like there was like a bar on the left where they served breakfast, and there were some bar stools there. So I'm sure that you could just sit there and talk to whoever was serving. And then like a completely open area that went into like the lobby. Oh, there's some scenery over here. Sort of hard to see. So the lobby was completely open. It's weird. And then we went in our room, and our room had a door with like an old-fashioned church key. I think they call it a church key, a skeleton key. It's over here. Wish I could set this up on the dash. And then when you went in the room, there was two huge doors on the one wall that were open into a little patio. No screens, just completely open. And then in the bathroom, there was a great big window in the shower that had a metal frame, and glass almost reminded you of stained glass, only it wasn't colored. It had metal work around it, and it had a lever that you pushed up, and it opened like louvered windows. I I don't know if you'll be able to appreciate how tall that. As soon as I bring the iPad over here, then there's stuff along the road and you can't see it, but there's a pretty big hill, mountain. It would be a mountain if you were walking up it. So back to the posada. So all around the bar they have plants. I can't think of the word I want. It's landscaped, sort of, with plants that I'm not sure what they were. They tried to tell me, but it was in Portuguese. It's kind of hard to figure it out. So after breakfast this morning, I went and sat in one of the chairs in the open area.
We're in Sao Paulo now.
We're in Sao Paulo now. Paraty is in the state of Rio. I'm going to say it the English way. Rio de Janeiro. So we're in Sao Paulo, and Ubatuba is in the state of Sao Paulo.
Ocean.
The ocean
Gone.
is over there. I couldn't really get a good view of it. So after breakfast, I sat out in the plaza area that's like all open next to the bar where they have the food. And there was all these birds, and they had a hummingbird feeder, and this hummingbird was there, and it was there, and then I heard Rich come out in the lobby, and I said, come over here and see this hummingbird. And as soon as he came, the hummingbird left. And so he sat there for a while, and the hummingbird never came back. And he said, well, I'm going to go now, and then the hummingbird will come back. And he was right. As soon as he left, the hummingbird came back. There were some little birds around the hummingbird feeder that were also, looked like they were eating the nectar. And some of them looked like little teeny tiny finches or wrens. And some of them looked like that, only they had a long beak, long skinny. The ocean is over there somewhere, but I can't get a good shot of it from the way the camera is. Are we going to have some good views, or should I just turn it off?
One of these turns up here overlooks the ocean.
So Dave says one of these turns up here overlooks the ocean, so I'm going to...
Are you going to talk about the multiple times per day room inspections?
Oh. David reminded me. So the first day we were there, we checked in and went to dinner. Where did we go?
Banana da Terra. Earth Banana.
Da Terra, which was a very good restaurant. Earth Banana. B-A-N-A. I can't even spell banana right now, but it's the same way we spell banana. Da, D-A, Terra. T-E-R-R.